two heroes with stuns. Sure, there's going to be an Orchid eventually on the Queen, but I think Sunder is going to be a big.
If Terrorblade can get pretty big too, they don't really have great clearance on the illusions. Like with the acid spray from Alchemist, it's going to help out Queen of Pain, Sonic Wave kind of thing, but you don't want to commit that to get rid of just like Metamorphosis illusions.
Yeah. Then you also have the old school combo that was played a lot when Terrorblade and Antimage was the meta. Just Vengeful and Terrorblade, giving the extra minus armor and the aura, which Terrorblade is one of the absolute best hero in Dota to make use of. When he's Metamorphosis, he's an agi carry with a massive base damage and hit really fast. I mean, it's even better than Tiny. So yeah, they got some combos.
Oh, Dro was the hero they turned to when they're trying to fight their way up, and now we get into this game number 2, and Terrorblade is on the field for EHOME.
Crazy. I did not expect seeing a Terrorblade in the grand finals of any of these qualifiers, so I'm excited. And the least actually in China. I thought, maybe see Dota?
Maybe.
But here we go. Kaka going in for those deep wards. He seems to have been scouted actually when he was walking in by Ice. He was pinging him out a lot.
Maybe.
But his ward gets scouted as well there. I don't think he saw him.
I think Ice may have just been flagging saying, can someone come up here and watch this camp? But they're too busy on bottom.
He could have been just saying, I'm gonna ward right here. Because he was pinging the general area, so.
I was actually going back through EHOME's warding for their safe lane. Small little thing, but random thing. I noticed in Europe, most teams are preferring to throw the ward further to the right of the lane. But in China, Newbee did it a couple of times, but EHOME did this a lot, where they throw this observer ward just next to the camp. It doesn't block, it's just primarily so they can see up the river and towards the tower.
Yeah, I like that. It shows a little bit of the mid rotations towards bottom, or support rotations as well. So it's gonna help secure the Terrorblade.
She also flagged to this is an off-lane Queen of Pain by KP.
Yeah.
Pushing Mu onto that Alchemist in mid. And how is the safe lane live stealer up against Ice?
Lane Queen against Terrorblade, huh? Okay, this rune?
Yeah, that's...
He got it! Hold 11. They got both runes now.
Oh, he picked it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Alchemist, in fact, Skilled Greed did not get the rune. Moo! Getting destroyed here. I mean, that's massive. Like a full more than a full wave of farm for 300 gold denied.
That's still...
It's 300. It used to be 600, now it's 300.
I thought the first rune doesn't give the bonus to the Alchemist anymore.
No, it does.
They did? Oh, God.
It's just that he doesn't get 6 times the gold, he gets 3 times.
Okay.
They nerfed it.
Well, the South just got denied for the mid lane, which is kind of bad because Old Chicken saw Kaka coming in thanks to that observer ward that's there. But he's almost playing this cool. Yeah. He wants Kaka to stay in close, then he can attack onto him, make him think like wonder where that rune is. Because he's done it, he missed the last attack there. That might have been enough to actually take him down.
I don't think so, but if he had level 2, he would kill that guy. You can't wait for a level there. He was too far away from it.
Yeah.
Good damage though, and Kaka actually denies himself. Can't go back to base. And he didn't spend all his gold before he did so a little bit gold lost. A little. Got TP up to top lane now. There is a sentry down though, so shouldn't be able to find too much up here. Interesting to see that Bench decided to dual lane with the Tide, by the way.
Yeah.
Instead of being bottom.
Maybe they don't feel like he needs to be there. And getting levels on the Terrorblade, having Lanham rotate over. You got to feel fairly confident with it anyway.
Yep.
However, they really need to stop Alchemist. They've got to stop him from farming.
Yeah, he got like perfect CS to make up for the fact they missed the bounty rune.
Ice might be in trouble. Well, they'll go for the Sun. Kaka. Well, he doesn't actually have Janata. Realize his bounty only isn't level 2 by 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Thought he at least a little bit more experience in the mid lane.
Nah, he's a good guy. He's not stealing. Trying his best to help out where he can though.
KP's on the run.
Yeah, being chased down by the Enchantress.
That's actually so much damage and being forced off the bottom lane.
Yeah, if you could get the stomp on him somehow, but easy there.
Kaka's gonna find Fenrir too.
Yeah, he wants to go for it behind the tower ward. It's gonna go into a tree.
Maybe just go for the kill if Ulchin tries to retreat.
No, he wants to control.
This should be around the same time as the courier would make his trip down the middle lane again. So Kaka, actually, that's probably the primary reason he's here.
Oh my god, it might die actually.
It's got headdress as well as salve on it. Ulchin cannot afford to lose this.
Oh, don't go for
Kaka.
Oh, he's backing to meet courier. It's good.
Yeah. So Kaka would have had a hard time getting it anyway.
Yeah, he's trying.
Because there's no boots, he can't reach it between the tier 2 and tier 3.
Yeah, he doesn't have time. And bottom lane, Terrorblade using his Metamorphosis to establish dominance on lane. He has good denies here, by the way. Queen of Pain is only 2-0, so really struggling on the offlane is Kaipi. KP.
Because Kaka's movements, like he did get the level 2, so yeah.
Yeah, leeching some from the enemy jungling. That was nice.
God, that Terrorblade set, I didn't even realize how badass that thing looks.
Yeah.
It's the face mask. Like, what is that? The form of the eternal purgatory.
Really?
Cool.
Yeah, it looks kind of nice.
Didn't even realize that was out. Cool. Wonderful.
Well, no one plays Terrorblade anymore, Toby. That's why.
We don't get to see the selection of cosmetics.
Not crying too much about it though. I'm pretty fine with it. But it is nice to see a hero. You know.
Are you not a Sunder fan?
I'm a big Sunder fan. I'm just not a big Conjure Image split push fan. But luckily they nerfed that aspect, and you know he's more interesting now. Much better for fighting.
He's a brawler.
Yeah, his ulti is insane. The cast range is so good now.
Ice, as well as old chicken. Okay, I think I might have to do my little DC re-see thing, isn't it? And what a perfect time to do it when the mainstream joins us. So greetings to everyone who's watching us.
That's all they ever see when they connect here.
Yeah. Hey, but I think in our last game we were fairly smooth throughout the entire thing.
It looks pretty smooth.
Lanham?
Sort of.
I think he has been scouted.
Yeah.
He has dust available in the center and status, so if Kaka wants to really try and go on this, he may be regretting this very, very quickly.
This is what we were talking about when we said that Bounty Hunter is probably going to pester the Enchantress a little bit, make her rotations a little harder. I think she should have thrown down the sentry ward there, just because she was standing there for so long, and they don't see the Bounty, who is going for the courier.
Again?
2 times in 4 minutes. This is not a good sign.
That's actually the Ring of Aquila as well, Vulcan. That will be slowed up, but with the rest of the help here from both Lanham as well as Fenrir. Actually, Fenrir doesn't even have, he's not even level 2 yet. This is 5 minutes in, we get a level 1 Vengeful Spirit.
Fenrir?
Hello, son. Are they gonna finish? Okay, do they have enough to finish this tower?
Yeah.
That's kind of the primary question.
They will bring it down. But will it be denied? That's the question.
Chuan and Moore moving in for it, and Chuan attempts it. It was actually destroyed by the Enchantress. Chuan actually dropping really low. Old Chicken doesn't have the ulti. That one last attack is not enough.
Yeah, no boots on Viper. Kind of hard to chase them. Even with 2 points in motion attack, he could not.
He didn't even buy them. They're not even on the courier.
Yeah. Well,
like that would have been probably a little bit more brutal if it was boots on the courier.
Yeah, that would have been really, really sad.
Lanham. Trouble, Shuriken toss, not enough to get the kill. I'm healing up a little bit too much. Okay, wait, I'm gonna do it, Waga.
Yep,
I'm gonna do it because I think everyone's like in.
Absolutely nothing going on but farm trades. The bounty rune gets picked up by Old Chicken, so at least Alchemists did not get lucky there. But he's still doing pretty well in terms of CS. 25. Up. Terrorblade is level 7, and no point in Sunder yet, so he actually just wants to be as strong as possible. I think holding the puts or putting 1 point in Sunder is still probably a good choice. You never know if you get contested.
Over, please.
Bounty has seen the rotation, but I don't think they can fight this.
Probably not.
It's getting pretty hard to stop this tier 1 from falling. Queen of the Pain is level 5, no ulti available. Also want to mention, KP they went for Orb of Venom on Queen of Pain. Probably not gonna get too much done in this game, but cute. Very cute.
I think you can say goodbye to tier 1 tower.
I believe so. Enchantress creeps, Terribly is there.
Even if Newbee try and fight
Oh,
they're going to see a lot. There is a live sealer who is inside of Karka, but the sentry ward's going to reveal him. They pop out now. Fenrir with a wave of terror going to reduce that armor out, but Old Chicken still dying so quickly. And First Blood finally has spilled 8 minutes into this game.
Damage.
But the Revenge is just returning it in. Old 11 will pick up a double kill onto both live sealer as well as the Lion, and they claim the tier 1 tower as well.
Yeah, that was not worth it at all for Newbee. I was about to say that Viper was standing a little bit too deep for having no boots and no Aquila. Like, he's not very strong, but I guess he did bait out the enemy to go on him, and they had to pay afterwards.
No, that was the 5v4.
Yep.
Ice was not involved in that. He was still farming up on the top lane.
Yep.
While all that was going on.
Well, Terribly is a big issue in this current situation. They don't have enough magic damage to burst him, and he has 15 armor. We're 8 minutes in. 15 armor and he has a ring of protection in his dash. Hero does not like physical damage.
I know he does not.
Hero. Yeah, he's going for a straight up mech.
Well, does he have legs? They're like those little...
Well, I mean, you could put it on the back wings, I guess. Those like side wings.
Doesn't he have like a little feet that dangle out the back?
Wait.
He's got like a little foot. Like it's
wanna-
almost like one little. Nah, that's his tail.
You're saying you should get a 200 gold boots of speed, and
He's only
only
got
giving
one-
half of the movement
One
speed.
foot. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's just give him like a hoverboard option.
Meanwhile, Ice actually does get picked off on top lane as this lifestealer infests with the aggressive creep.
It wasn't what I was looking at though. Sorry, missed the kill, but EHOME, they smoke up. They're moving over towards the Dire Ancients, and looks like again they're preparing to attack the bottom lane.
Well, it's that, and they have the chance to get
They
a
trigger
decoy.
Metamorphosis. They're getting a reaction out from Newbee.
Oh, the courier has been scouted again. Not again, please.
But they got Observer and Sentries behind, so the Ring of Aquila gets completed. That's Old 11's drums too, which he didn't put on himself. The courier is actually taking it back.
No, the courier.
And Karka, no, it turns around
Yes.
because Old 11 realizes,
Miss micro.
Yep.
It's good micro.
which actually wastes so much time with the bounty hunter, who's still waiting for that courier to come back again.
And Kaka is like, well, did they know I'm trying to snipe the courier? Why is it not here yet? Nope, just bad micro. It's fine. Actually, no. They are realizing. Now they're playing it safe.
Ice is still worried about top lane. He'd love to have a crack here at Hal, who does not have infest. He's got armlet. So
he just
move up to the top lane, and now Ravage!
What?
Oh boy! That is why you use your rage. You turn to the dark side.
Why would you not rage? I rage. We rage.
We do. And because of this, they make so much space now on the top lane for EHOME to push onto the tier 1 tower.
Newbee, how? Oh man, that you have to punch yourself after that. Like, not even a soft one. Like, punch yourself in the face.
Just punch it.
Yeah,
Right.
they need to wake up.
I know, he's got the sprites available. The line has to stay away from this. The Purge is there, but okay, no, he doesn't. He just fingers down the Enchantress.
Yeah, the two of them, enough to bring down the Enchantress immediately.
You're
So
still
much magic damage.
You're still losing your top tier 1 tower.
They are. And they've lost 4 towers now in total. This Terrorblade is getting pretty out of hand.
When you look at the amount of damage which has been done by Newbee to the towers, like, it's so minimal. Like, this mid tower has only just taken damage. The top tower has only dropped by just under 400.
Well, you know, I did feel it was kind of awkward when they picked the Alchemist and the Queen of Pain and the Lifesteer. The 3 of them don't really synergize in the best of ways because they just need so much time now. Sure, they almost have the Radiance complete on Alchemist, but he could very well be beat down in a fight. Like, Viper or Terrorblade could even kill him.
At least Alchemist is going to get some extra money from this ancient farming.
Yeah.
Kaka, Lanham's to find him. He is walking around with a sentry ward, so if he wants to drop it, he could. But the extra control is a little bit too far away. We already knew he was around here anyway because he was harassing Ice for the top rune.
Speaking of Ice, almost got the Blink Dagger, looking at 1800 gold, so it should not be anything but. And of course, they do have the entire mech completed on the Viper. Decided to go for the big tanky build instead.
What a surprise for a 13-minute Radiance. Stuff is disgusting.
Oh, it doesn't actually have the fastest ever Radiance, but you know, it's the fact that there's an armlet as well, making it so much fun.
But that's the normal build. Like,
yeah, it is.
It's the armlet Radiance by 30 minutes is what you're like. You're very happy if you're an enchant, if you're an alchemist and you get that.
Old chicken. Oh, a little bit early on
open wounds. They open wounds to make this work, and now they can do it. All right. TP support's on the way. Old Lanham, he's making his way in too, but the damage is done. The Viper will drop. Darker. Because there's no dust, they're not really going to find much more.
Yeah, they tried, but he has Sentry. He's gonna kill him. Solo kill. That's a big kill for Fenrir.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
How?
He's gonna go down here to How. That's another solo kill all around here. Just people dying, but with that Viper pickoff.
Ice, he's gonna go for the gush. Look at that fourth air division, and Old 11 is gonna rotate in. They commit. They ravage for this as well.
Look at how hard this Terrorblade hits.
It's about 200 damage, and we're 40 minutes into the game.
And slapping fast as a carry should.
Look how you pop the Metamorphosis, and he instantly wants to move towards the top lane.
Yep.
Create more and more of himself. They're gonna find Chorn, and Chorn. Okay,
3 hits.
Yep. Old 11 also had a little bit of a buff up because he had the Alpha Wolf from the Enchantress right behind him, but man.
I'm loving this EHOME. At the moment they picked Terrorblade, I felt like they're bringing something exciting to a mix here, and no one that I've seen in the entire qualifiers until now have played this. Sure, I'm sure there's someone in all the regions that have done it, but I just have not witnessed this. And I'm happy. Happy to witness, Toby.
Old Chicken's even trying to attack into the tier 1 tower, but there's so much support arriving from Newbee. Old Chicken, you're biting off a lot more than you can chew unless you're baiting it for Old 11 to fight, but now Metamorphosis, it runs out. Thunder is available for Old 11, but he just decides to TP, and he will make it out in time.
That was
but you lose your Viper and VS, it's like you overstate their welcome by a long way.
Yeah, and
also, I'm going to...
No, it's not drums, just go Sanj Joshua immediately. Yes, Sanj completed. Oh boy.
Give me some smooth Dota! Smooth Dota! Old Lanham, gonna break the smoke, runs up, there's your initial stun, Shadow Strike, Concoction, everything you got. Well, not everything, but pretty much all the stuff on low cooldown.
Yeah, this is Newbee having such a different
And Fenrir, wow,
no.
okay, he walks up and into this. You'll see Karka, he could potentially swap him to be deeper and keep him inside the wall, but you've still got Sonic Wave available, and as Hal pops off Rage, Ice, he does not have Ravage. You're losing 2 heroes here, and Newbee just keep going on the run. Fenrir, he will be dying here, there's no way to survive. He actually goes through the entire fight without using swap, without trying to position for a victory here.
They're so reliant on this Ravage.
Oh, they lose the oh my lord! Yeah, they can't lose this stack to the Alchemist. Okay, that's not a... Yeah, take the Black Dragon, but don't pop it. Wait, well, they didn't get the money to the Alchemist. He used the Anchor Smash. He took...
I stole, like, everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
And now...
Salvaging.
Okay, Impetus damage was killing off the Black Dragon. Karka's gonna drop.
That was big. That was really clutch by Ice. If they lost all that, that would have been really, really hard to come back from.
It would have been more than a disaster. Look at the drop. Yeah. Just in the last part of this game, you've lost 4k worth of the advantage.
Yeah,
in both experience and gold.
Yeah, and those are from kills. They've just been bleeding so many kills when the Ravage has been down. So they need to play around Ice now and make sure to get some kills going. Terrorblade's supposed to add up the entire Sanjasha if he wants to. I definitely think he should go Sanjasha here. The Manta style, I don't think it's gonna be good too early against the Queen of Pain and Alchemists.
Push coming down mid.
Yeah, they're
you can strike all you want, but they want Terrorblades where that came from.
Yeah, they see a tide coming in as well. Good chin for Newbee. The tower is falling though, and Queen of Pain ulti, cooldown, Finger of Death, cooldown. I think they're just gonna sack this tower.
Your Metamorphosis has gone down too, but you got a Ravage. Like, you gotta feel so confident as EHOME.
Yeah, they're just gonna split, and they're pretty happy with that. They're getting a ton of tower damage, and now they have to kind of choose. Do they want to go bottom or top? Where are they gonna defend?
Why not both? All 11 can defend the top, and it's KP on the bottom lane, so Ice is slowly moving down there. His TP was on cooldown. In fact, with this walk, he'll scan up both Chorn as well as KP. But it looks like all of Newbee are actually like slowly making their way down to the bottom. I say that as now how actually TP's to base. As well, yeah, Roshan is an option, but if they slip into that, the Observer Ward will see them.
Yeah, I don't think they go for a Roche. Not while Ravage is up. Gonna be a little bit too confident, but they're gonna go since the Terribly is all the top. They're gonna take the time, and maybe it's just gonna be a tier 2 for Roche.
Terribly has no TP. He's not in this fight. They've got Roshan.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a TP. It's gonna be a tower for Roche.
Yeah. Especially when Lanham is able to steal off one of the catapults, so they've got actually a little bit more pushing power behind them.
Yeah. Well, that and a vengeful aura with Terrorblade. It just dies so fast. He did go for the Manta Style first, so he has that completed now.
Roshan's done. And top tower, EHOME will be the first team to do damage to a tier 3. Of course, they're also a team that's only lost one tier 1 tower.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, Metamorphosis came off cooldown by the time they reached this, and that tier 3 tower, its days are numbered. Create more Revolt 11, the sun's gonna miss. The illusions are still bringing down the tower, and Sean, he's having to commit up the mana drain to get rid of the illusions. However, he did get the Hex over on the real hero. Hal jumping forward, KP, Sonic Wave's ready, but Ice! In for a 4-man Ravage! Old Lanham, he's still surviving through all of this, and Hal, he's run out of range. He'll infest into the Radiant Creep Wave. Sean gets a good stun, but Tidehunter still insanely tanky up to the tree line. Be able to blink himself away in just a moment, and then just TP. Fenrir trying to do the same, but he won't be able to. He'll die, and Ice actually blinked back down again.
Oh my god.
How damage? It's not enough in time. They lose 3, but the top tier 3 tower is taken. So you lose 2 towers.
I don't know what happened there to Old 11. He just backed out. There was a massive miscommunication in EHOME's lineup. Because Ice jumps in, stuns everyone apart from a Lifestealer, and Old 11 is just standing around in the backline. He was not even hitting the Lifestealer to begin with. They could have turned that fight if they fought during the Ravage.
Very odd.
Yeah. It was sad to see because such a Ravage.
Well, Ice will have 2 in the future.
Yeah.
Because he's not completing up the Tranquils. He's actually going to go in for like the first Refresher, which means it should be a... sorry, the first Perseverance, which means it should be a Refresher. Yeah. Karka's having a wander. That Observer Ward should have him. Yeah, the pings are coming out from VS. So they're just telling Ice that like Karka is here somewhere.
Oh,
they don't have a sentry down. They've only got the dust, so they have to like have him reveal himself first.
Yeah, and he's dropping more wards, so he's gonna be really hard to get close to with the dust. At least find a mistake from him.
They saw KP also blink towards the top lane, so Ice has to go to the trees. Yeah. Where they don't have Ravage, they don't really want to fight, but this will be one way to do it. You isolate move, the suns are up, there's concoctions available, Ice will jump in. Have they got enough damage? Yes,
wow, that was close. Really, really close to Alchemist getting out there. That extra armor on the armlet's really showing off.
There's no Alchemist for a full minute as well now.
Yeah, they should definitely defend top. I don't think they can do too much other than that. AG's lifesteal is pushing a lot still. Oh, they might go onto all chicken here. They're going!
Yeah. Blink. With a blink over the line, just a quick infest, bring the Lifestealer along with him.
That was really clean. Kaka scouting it and then just using this blink on Sean.
Kaka goes invis. You still don't have that Ravage. Without the Ravage, you don't want to go into this fight.
Yeah, but looking at Old 11, he's getting really farmed right now. I mean, yes, we're looking at a very rich Alchemist. He is at 16.5k net worth, but Terrorblade makes a lot more happen with the same amount of money.
Ooh, hello! Hurricane Pike is now online. Ice, even with the open wounds, he's still able to body block up Pound. Now they get the stun as the rage wears off. They burn through the Aegis to the Immortal, and now look for a little bit more. You've got that blink over on Chorn. He wants to jump in and help out. There's the stump, but the Ravage from Ice hits over on 2. How protected by that rage on 11. He's dying too quickly. He could have stunned her off in time. Now Ice on the chase. You got Lanham, who's also in trouble up at the top. So who comes back to life, ready to fight? Ice will drop as well. 4 heroes on the sideline.
That was very beautiful. These last few engagements by Newbee have been like truly engagements of a tier 1 team. Like they're showing the way they TPN behind with the Alchemists when he comes up, and KP's positioning for that ulti, and the timing was just perfect. That was really well done. I can't say much to EHOME there. They were trying to kill him after ages, but they were in no position to do so.
They thought they had a power spike. Like you were ready to go with the Terrorblade, but the stun control was just too good.
Yeah.
And the fact they also didn't catch the life stealer in the middle of that ultimate.
Yeah. I mean, it's just impossible to go on a life stealer after the Aegis because he can always rage very quickly. If you have some specific like arrow landing on him, stuff like that, they can bounce back. So a little bit too courageous there was EHOME.
It's funny because before that fight I was thinking, hey EHOME, all you gotta do is just dodge for a little bit. And then you push. Like a big push on the back of the Terrorblade. We saw how much damage they did to the top lane. You actually see it being drawn by Ice now. He's like, guys, let's just go top. Get Metamorphosis off cooldown. It's in 40 seconds, so yeah. By the time the creep wave reaches the top, they hadn't lost many towers until that point, and now they're gathered down to 2-2s.
Yeah, definitely. I think could do a lot of damage if they get to
Kaka. The creep's going to come over. Fenrir's going to go for the stun, but Chor on the double! He hit Old 11 on the back lines. And Lanham, he's in a world of hurt. How? This rage going to last for a while. Now he's too far underneath the tower. He couldn't finish the job. They get the kill. They say goodbye to the Life Stealer, and that's the opening you want. Metamorphosis was not used. Tide Ravage is off cooldown 20 seconds time, and there's no Life Stealer for 48.
That's a massive kill to have, but look, Newbee are still sticking around. They're like, we have Finger of Death, we have Queen Ulti coming online. They're just looking for a pick here with Kaka and Old Chick.
They can go for him.
Oh, no.
Stuns, Finger of Death available, so Viper, goodbye.
1 and 10 in last game, 1 and 7 already in this game. It is not Old Chicken's day. His stats after this series are not gonna be fun. Bullying him too. Bullying him, Toby.
They really are.
I don't know how much beating this poor snake can take.
I'm gonna quickly also just turn something off while we're off the mainstream.
Go for it, Toby.
Because for some reason this is turned off, but it's still popping up notifications.
Yeah, gotta hide yourself. It still pops up. It's aggressive.
Wonderful. Beautiful. Okay, we're good.
Oh, Terribly is trying to split right now, just occupying the top lane. His solution. He doesn't have the Manta style.
Kaka shows himself for a half a second. Old 11 would still like to beat the living crap out of Kaka.
Yeah, I think he would like to beat the living crap out of many people, but when you're 1 and 7, you don't talk so tough.
Hey, he's got a Hurricane Pike.
Oh, you mean yes, Old Lanham?
Oh, Lanham. Who did I say? I said Old Chicken.
You said Old Chicken. Actually, Lanham didn't call himself Old Lanham until this game again. So he did add this Old Lanham.
Yeah, this Viper doesn't. Yeah, this Viper.
Just wait for next game. It's gonna be Old Ice.
No, it's he refuses to do that.
For now,
they 5-man smoke maneuver. The fresh BKB is also over on the Terrorblade, and who are they going to run into? It's going to be Kaka, and he has Blink. The dust will hit him.
That is just.
But they break the smoke. Roshan is still Roshan doesn't even have a possible spawn time yet. So
yeah,
EHOME even they've lost track of the timing.
They did not check the Roche timer. Yeah.
No. Or they hope that someone from Newbee was just hovering around in there.
Yeah, I think they were checking Roche.
That would be. That also shows you like the mindset of this team, that they're not getting their timings right. And Newbee instantly try and counter it.
Look at the Roche ward.
They run down.
The Tinker ward.
They just pinked. They saw the fact that Room was taken by the Alchemist. They can be ready to fight this one. Alchemist's already going to trigger up the Chemical Rage. Old Chicken's probably a long way out, but it's actually Old Lanham who gets initiated on first. Chicken, he doesn't have enough life for this. The Alchemist, they rip him through. Now the Ravage will go ice. He'll go blowing both of them, but they'll lose their entire team. 11 can't do anything.
You know, Toby? I don't think there has been a single Sunder used this entire game.
I have not seen one.
I have not seen a Sunder. 27 minutes in,
there never seems to be like a full opportunity for him. Like, he's always waiting for that perfect moment.
Yeah, he's too greedy on Sunder, I think. He could even do some, half-assed Sunders in many of the previous fights. In this fight, it's kind of hard because his team got dismembered, but
yeah,
I
thought they knew as well. Like maybe there was the Lifestealer ping coming out. Like it's a very similar color to the Enchantress one.
Yeah, he also didn't get the BKB off there, but I think that's fine because he was just gonna die. Like His team was dead. Sandras was out of position. And that Tinker ward is what killed her, actually. Ward.
That one?
Yep, that one. Mark.
Well, this is a new build for the Alchemist. Yeah, she goes for a Shiva's Guard. Almost every Alchemist that goes this build goes into an Assault Cuirass.
Yeah, I mean, Shiva's is slightly better in terms of just fighting against the illusions. You can, for one, damage the illusions, and second of all, you just apply this massive slow to all the illusions at once. So, I think it's a good mentality. This all can be bought on How, and he's buying up for it. Could even go for Mjolnir if he wants to. But I think he needs to go Assault Cuirass, because we've seen How kind of melt next to a Terrorblade a few times. He doesn't have any armor.
Yep. So, just pick it up. They're still waiting for Roshan. It's almost the maximum spawn timer, which is why Newbee are being delayed as much as they are.
1 and 8. Chicken. Road to 1 and 10. This is not an easy day to be a chicken.
It's not.
Bottom being pushed now. This Queen of Pain, 3.8k gold, 6 and 13 KP. Looking pretty strong in this game, dude. He had a hard laning stage, but recovered. Only guy who hasn't died.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby, Australia.
Nice Australian. Nice Australian play. Straya.
These are the Straya qualifiers.
Well, people were saying in the chat before, it's like, well, currently it's China 0, Australia 1.
That is correct.
Potentially Australia 2, China 0. But now look at the top lane. This is a trade-off which you've got to be careful of if you're Newbee.
Oh my
God. You take out the tier 3 tower, but that melee racks. Ult 11 is just... Okay, fortification happens now, but you've still got... Okay, you got 4 illusions.
Oh, wait. It's not enough.
They cleaned it up.
He has to go in again.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh my God.
VS went for it, but bottom lane, Old Chicken's going to go down and move. Ice that a little bit too far. They triggered the Ravage, which stopped the TPs back, but Ice is not in a happy place. Bounty will kill him off.
No TP.
And Moo will finish what he started.
11. Stop farming jungle. Oh my God. They're not going to stop, dude. You need to get there.
He's running. Hey, Stroon.
I don't know. TP scroll, Toby.
GG.
I think he gave up, actually. Like, by the looks of it.
It looks like it. If that trade worked, then he would have been really happy about it and probably expected to die and then buy back and rejoin the fight.
It's all pretty sad because he was going to get the melee racks and he would have, but then he left early because he knows he has to run and buy a TP scroll. And the racks didn't die, so he ran back in. And then he needed to run to defend, but he doesn't have a TP scroll. This was, this is only one person, but it's sort of hurt as bad as the C9 moment.
Really a sad thing is too, they only attacked the melee racks. Which means all the damage they did counts for nothing.
Yep. Well, yep.
Oh boy, oh boy.
He should just have stayed and died. He could boss back and defend it even. They would be up the racks. But 35,000 actually closing in on even more of an advantage.
I have his look. The last rating in Dot was back at around 21 minutes. That's the last time EHOME achieved anything.
They haven't killed anyone in 10 minutes, but there we go. There's Kaka. With yeah.
But now you got Nagus the Immortal over on Newbee. So good luck. The Lifestealer is now even more immortal. And you're buying an Aghanim Scepter over on the Alchemist. I wonder who he gives it to. Queen of Pain? He could give it to the Lion, just for giggles.
Yeah.
Obviously, no reason for bounty. Lifestealer?
You could give it to Lifestealer. He'd pick up the Alchemist and then jump inside the Queen of Pain. You know?
Please do it.
And then just surprise the triple core gank.
No, it's chasing the Queen of Pain.
That's lame.
Soft.
That's the safe play. We don't like the safe play.
Yeah, we prefer a team with balls.
Yeah, actually I think Sean deserves an Aghanims more than the Queen anyway.
Because of all the hard work he did.
Yeah. It's hard work supporting, dude.
It's hard work supporting up against a Terrorblade. Yep. You have to keep on using all your hexes and your mana drains over on illusions. Odd 11. Can't beat an Alchemist illusion. So he TP's back. And this is kind of like one of these fights to like maybe in the he just buy a whole new one again. Yeah, he just bought a whole new Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, one more.
Didn't we just go like 1 minute between his last purchase?
Yeah, and he still has 2k gold. It's fine. His GPM is not absurd right now.
Okay, please give it to the Alchemist.
These last 3 minutes.
Please give it to the Lifestealer.
He's actually 1130 GPM.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, he's pretty far.
I want that one. Okay. That's the thing.
Yeah, and if we look at the last few minutes, that GPM is a lot higher than 1000 per minute.
It's now on Chuan.
Yeah. I mean, they still need to give one to Lifestealer, just because, you know,
it's Lifestealer.
Shits and giggles.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Assimilate.
So, tier 3 talent, they swap Moo in, he's deep, but then Manta, Finger of Death already! The tide is down, so is the VS, Ravage, very ineffective, and they go deep for the Sonic Wave. This game's over, call GG! You'll lose on 11, I said Dice will come back in for another Ravage, but it don't mean jack! They've lost everything, GG, 2 games up, Newbee!
Thunder! I saw Thunder! Yeah, good stuff.
Game was good, game was golden, and game is over.
Yeah, Newbee 2-0 in this grand finals.
EHOME needs something else. This is... Like, they tried something else in a way. They tried the Terrorblade. We saw the power of the Terrorblade as well, but...
You know, I'm getting pretty sold on Newbee right now. They're playing pretty stellar Dota. Like, they're rising 1 tier above and just showing...
It definitely looks good. I also kind of feel like the Newbee, like the rotations, the impact really hasn't had the same kind of feel as the series we had previously.
Well,
like not seeing the supports like Fenrir as well as Lanham really.
It's hard to shine against good teams. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you get paired against some really good players, you will look very, very bad. And yes, Fenrir and Lanham did outplay and play really good before. I don't feel like they're playing worse now. Just that Newbee are executing very well as a team. These team fights, we saw the team fight in the river. That was just beautifully taken by Newbee. They have good understanding of when to go, when to hold their spells, and I don't know. I'm pretty sold. They're 1 game away from taking a clean qualifier without dropping a game.
Yeah, the entire
that shows confidence.
A full whitewash of China. Well, right now we'll come back. We say Australia 2, China 0. Will it be a 3-0? We'll find out after the break.